This is a video I actually wanted to do yesterday for my 100th video, but I was exhausted when I got home from work and I just didn't have the time. I've been on 3 days now working nonstop with like no sleep and I'm so tired. So I don't have a video prepared for today like I have been doing. But I want to do my YouTube story, so this is what this video is going to be. My YouTube story. So, a couple of years ago, 3 or 4 years ago-ish, we still had dial-up, so I didn't watch YouTube. And I always heard about it, and it sounded neat, and I wanted to, but you remember dial-up. You could barely, upload a pic, or not upload, but you could barely, look at a picture on the internet, let alone a video. And my mom had high-speed internet at work, but she didn't understand why it was so slow at home and so fast at work. So I explained to her why, and she was like, well, then let's get that. So we got regular internet, basically. And immediately I started watching YouTube videos. And I was asked, my friends and stuff, what should I watch? What should I watch? What's funny? And for a while I was stuck in the, funniest home videos of YouTube, and then I started watching videos with actual content, video bloggers and things like that. And then and then a couple years ago I was like, I want to make YouTube videos. So I started fwSicle, which there's still videos up on fwSicle. For some reason I can't get into it, so I don't know what to do about that. I have no idea what any of the things are anymore, but I couldn't get into it. So, when I couldn't get into that one, I started another one, which was fwSicle. fwSicle because that's what Casey calls me. fwSicle because my name is Heidi, Brandon calls me Ho-Ho, Casey calls me Sickle. So, for a while on that second channel, fwSicle, which is just too much to say, I was not very good at that one. I would make videos about my list that year. And then Casey and I started making videos once in a while on there. And we decided, we should have a channel specifically for videos for her and I to make. And then something happened to fwSicle, and I couldn't get into that one either. That was a pain in the ass. So we decided to come up with a channel with a name that was neutral. It didn't have either one of our names or anything like that in it. So I came up with Fairly Well Broccoli because it's one of our favorite episodes of Family Guy, where Stewie makes the weather machine to kill all the broccoli. And he's like, fairly well, broccoli. And whenever we would say goodbye to each other, we would say fairly well, broccoli. And at this point, we've said it so much, when I say goodbye to people, I say fairly well. I try really hard not to say the broccoli part, though, because it's a little embarrassing to people who don't understand. So we came up with Fairly Well Broccoli, and that is how Fairly Well Broccoli happened, and we made videos, and we had a lot of fun. And then Casey moved, and I made a couple of videos on Fairly Well Broccoli after she moved, but I didn't do a lot, because it was our channel, And then this year, when I finished writing out my list for this year, I wanted to document my list better this year, but I didn't want to do it on Fairly Well Broccoli, because that was Casey's in my channel, and so I decided to make fwSicle. And FW for Fairly Well, from Fairly Well Broccoli, and Sickle because that's what Casey called me. And so that's where fwSicle came from, and the rest is history, I guess. That is my YouTube story. I want to hear what yours is in a comment or a video, because I love YouTube stories. I think they're really interesting and funny to see how people came out from dial-up to fwSicle. I'm a nerd. I know. Whatever. It's fine. I enjoy it. Have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow.